There's a major shift happening in Hazbin Hotel Season 3, and it completely changes the core idea of Charlie's redemption project. For the first 2 seasons, the threats mostly came from the outside. Heaven's exterminators, Voxtech, the V's, powerful enemies trying to crush the hotel before it could succeed. But Season 3 is moving in a much darker direction because the danger is no longer external. This time, the real conflict is happening inside the Morningstar family itself. The Season 2 finale quietly changed the entire balance of power in Hell. Vox was left weakened after his failed takeover attempt, the V's started losing influence, and then came the moment that changes everything, Charlie finally reconnecting with Lilith. And here's the detail nobody is talking about. Lilith returning to Hell isn't being framed like an emotional reunion. It feels like a political move. Series creator Vivian Medrano has already teased that Season 3 revolves around revelations, and honestly, that one word explains everything. Because Lilith has spent 7 years in heaven completely separated from Lucifer and Charlie. That means she's been learning things nobody else in Hell understands yet. And once she comes back, she could completely dismantle Charlie's worldview. Music. Charlie believes sinners can improve and eventually redeem themselves. But Lilith may see redemption as a fantasy designed to keep Hell weak and divided. If that's true, then Season 3 stops being a story about proving heaven wrong. It becomes a civil war over what Hell itself should become. This also creates a terrifying possibility. What if Lilith knows the real reason Lucifer fell? For 2 seasons, Lucifer has mostly been portrayed as emotionally distant but harmless. However, Lilith's return could expose secrets about Heaven's system, the origins of the exterminations, and maybe even reveal that Lucifer himself helped create the structure Charlie is now trying to fight against. Music. And that could push Charlie directly against her own father. But somehow, that's still not the biggest threat to the hotel. Because all signs suggest Alastor is finally stepping into his full villain role. At the end of Season 2, Alastor seemed more unstable than ever. He's been pretending to support Charlie's dream, but there's always been something off about the way he talks about power, influence, and entertainment. The smile never breaks, but the mask keeps slipping. Music. And now that certain deals binding him may no longer matter, Alastor suddenly has no reason to keep acting like the hotel's friendly mentor. That changes everything. Instead of protecting the hotel residents, he may start viewing them as resources. Pieces on a chessboard. Angel Dust, Husk, Nifty, even Charlie herself could become tools in a larger plan connected to Alastor's own rise in Hell's hierarchy. And honestly, Season 3's rumored purple and green visual theme supports that idea perfectly. Those colors connect directly to the V's and the Morningstars, meaning the season could revolve around competing forms of influence. Media power versus royal authority. Manipulation versus hope. Meanwhile, Valentino is expected to become even more dangerous. With Vox weakened, Valentino may grow increasingly violent, trying to hold on to control over the souls he owns, especially Angel Dust. That means Angel's storyline could become far darker and more emotional than before as his trauma, addiction, and biological family history all collide. And that's why Season 3 feels different from everything that came before it. The question is no longer, can sinners get into heaven? Now the story is asking something much more dangerous. Who gets to decide what redemption even means? Charlie's dream is finally being tested from every direction. Her mother may think she's naive. Her father may be hiding terrible truths. And the mentor she trusted most might secretly be waiting for the perfect moment to betray everyone. So now the biggest question is this. When Alastor finally reveals his true intentions, will Charlie be strong enough to stand against him, or will Lilith's return destroy the Morningstar family before redemption ever has a chance to succeed?